All right, I'm back. Just wait a couple minutes for folks to join. See, there's one person in right now. Feel free to start asking questions. Hey, everyone, just figured out the video issue finally. I wonder if it's something to do with Cloudflare. Probably not. But we're just waiting for a couple people to join. Have about 7 folks in right now. Please feel free to start shooting me any questions about HackerPrompt, the new challenges, new prizes. Happy to talk about anything. Couple more folks joining. For folks joining, please go ahead and ask me any questions about the new HackerPrompt challenges or prizes and special awards. There's a lot of fun stuff we built in there. And we'll just wait kind of a couple more minutes for folks to join as well. Hey, Jamie, or Jane. Sorry, I misread your name. How's it going? How's HackerPrompt going for you so far? Well, I hope. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what people can do with the new prizes, particularly like the unique jailbreak stuff, and also the funny, novel, and incredible prizes. Hey, AJ. Hello. See if I can send links. Yeah. So if you want to, nice, going well. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're excited to get over the Cloudflare bump. I think there's still some remnants of that, but we are largely over it, which is good. I mean, I know they are still recovering, which is pretty crazy because I think they have taken down most of the internet for hours. Yeah, but for folks joining, please feel free to ask me any questions about HackerPrompt, about the new challenges that dropped, about the new prizes that we announced, or I don't know, just any AI red teaming questions in general. Happy to answer them. More folks are joining. Please feel free to ask me any questions about HackerPrompt, new prizes, new challenges that we just launched. And those will be running for about a week. Yeah, a week from today. I'm gonna check and see how many challenges people have beaten. Okay, so we're at 15 total challenges, and somebody has beaten 14 out of the 15, which is pretty solid. If you want to track that, you can take a look at the leaderboard here. What are some of the best ways to solve the attack with an image challenge? Yeah, these are a classic set of challenges where you can only use an image and not text to break the AI. I'll go ahead and send a link to one of those in the chat as well. But TK, the most common way we see people break this is just by taking text and putting it in an image. and then the AI can read the image, read the text in the image, and often be tricked by it. And it feels like if you send an image filled with text, rather than sending that exact same chunk of text to the AI regularly, you can more easily trick it, which is kind of neat. Just sort of by switching your modality, you can have better success. But what kinds of things have you tried out so far, if you've gotten started with it? Would also love to hear any other approaches that folks have for the image challenges. All right, we're up to a good number of people now. Please ask any questions about the new challenges and awards we released in HackerPrompt, or any other questions about AI red teaming that you might have. Happy to kind of chat about anything. I wonder where folks are joining from. I think we're streaming on like 4 different platforms right now. Just pretty neat. Yeah, and if you are kind of just curious about what all this is about, you can. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that will work for you, TK. But yeah, if you want to kind of check out what all of this is about, we are running a bunch of challenges on tricking models into telling you how to build a bomb and create harmful chemicals and bacterial aerosols and all sorts of things. Yeah, Jane. So we just launched 4 new challenges. And they are a bunch of there's 3 universal jailbreak challenges and then 1 like big bonus round challenge. So for the universal ones, you have to create a prompt template and then get that template to trick an AI into producing multiple separate malicious harm. So it's creating a universal jailbreak effectively. And then we have 3 of those. The first is focused on toxins, the second on pathogens, different bacteria and viruses, and the third one is just kind of miscellaneous. There's a bunch of different things thrown in there, even things like like using a commercially available lyophilizer, synthesizing conotoxins, causing an escape mutation. So lots of fun, interesting things. And then on the bonus round, we have put up an extra $6,500 in prizes. And there you're kind of competing with a bunch of other folks to solve a bunch of different challenges. I think there's 15 or 18 different intents. And then there are like 2 different models to use. And so you're trying to kind of compete with other people to defeat these. And a novel thing about these new bonus round challenges is that you can actually steal points from other people, which is a pretty fun mechanism that we introduced. I actually have a little bit of a background in game development, so had quite a bit of fun with this. Do you have any more specific questions about the challenges, or do other folks here have questions about the challenges, prizes, what constitutes a funny jailbreak or a unique or incredible one? Would love to hear questions about those. All right. If there are no questions about those, I suppose I can just talk about them. And again, for folks joining, feel free to ask me any questions about the HackerPrompt competition, the CBRN track, and anything about prices, challenges, all that. Okay, Joey, good to see you. Have we begun to analyze the prompts yet? Any interesting new strategies coming up compared to the last competition? Yeah. So the number one strategy, like the strategy of the year, in my opinion, when it comes to jailbreaking, is role prompting, or kind of creating these situations that make it seem like the LM's actions are appropriate. And so that might be talking about some kind of disaster in a lab and asking like the LMO, like, how can we prevent that from happening? But then in answering that question, the LM effectively tells you how to make it happen. So it's just like how you set up the situation. So like, I don't know, context setting, situation setting, role prompting, whatever you want to call it. But that idea of kind of setting the stage for some scenario and getting the AI to believe it's okay, that is one of the most powerful techniques that we're seeing. So we've seen a number of these succeed, especially against the OPAM challenges, the one prompt all model challenges, and these are really really hard. Like you have to create one prompt, and then we send it to 4 different state of the art models, and you have to trick all 4 of them. So we've seen a number of solutions there, but again, super super difficult to solve those. So it's always really impressive when folks do that. Um, and Jane, you're asking about unique prompts, or perhaps novel prompts. So we kind of have a new set of prizes for the number of unique successful jailbreaks you submit on a challenge. You get a share of $1,000 prize pool for that. And I've seen people getting a good chunk of this already. But of course, we evaluate that at the end of the competition on the 19th. And then we've introduced a number of special prizes, maybe like $9,000 in these special prizes for, well, a couple of different things. So we have funny, novel, and incredible jailbreak prizes. And for the funny ones, I mean, I'm honestly just looking for what people think is funny. We've seen a lot of like weird outputs. We've seen people getting the LMs to repeat the same word or phrase like over and over and over again, like thousands of tokens worth. So that's kind of funny, kind of interesting. I think there have been some like ones that get the LM to speak like a pirate, or just I don't know, have just really weird, funky, funny breaks. So always love to see things like that, creating unexpected, humorous behavior. Super fun. And then we're also looking for novelty. So these are techniques that I've never seen before. I've never seen out in like research papers or in the Reddits or whatnot. Things that appear to be completely novel, and that's always exciting to see as well. So I think we have a lot of people kind of gunning for these prizes. I haven't checked the support email yet, but I'm sure we have gotten a number of submissions so far. So if you or anyone you know have a prompt that might satisfy one of these criteria, please send it along, and we would love to get you all paid for that. And then the third one is incredible jailbreaks. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the best definition of this is. Just like really, really impressive ones. They don't have to be funny. They don't have to be novel or like super, super unique, although they'll usually be pretty unique. But something that just makes me go like, wow, like that is really an incredible jailbreak. So stuff like that, love, love, love to see. Yeah, I see we're up to quite a number of folks now. So please feel free to ask me any questions about the HackaPrompt tracks, CBurn in particular, and the new prizes and challenges we release. Again, we're up to $65,000 in prizes right now. These are going to be the final prizes and challenges that we release in this track. So I'm really excited to see what folks do with it. Yeah, Joey or Jane, any other questions, or for other folks here, happy to answer questions. All right. Let's see, what else do we have to cover? take a look through our recent announcement here. Yeah, so I'll just note we have like, I think $20,000, $50 in grand prizes. We have, gosh, what is it, like maybe 30,000 or so in like shortest jailbreak prizes, 16,000 in unique jailbreak prizes, and then 9,000 in special prizes, and then 4,050 in blue sky prizes. And I know somewhere there my math doesn't quite add up, but this is all on the CBurn prizes page, and I promise you the math does add up there. Thanks, Joey. Nice. Yeah, so for folks joining, please feel free to ask me any questions about Hackaprompt or AI red teaming in general, best prompt injection strategies, how to solve multi-model, multimodal challenges, universal jailbreaks. Happy to answer really anything. I wonder how many folks here are kind of just getting into AI red teaming. We're seeing a lot of folks doing this for the first time. And actually, if that is you, I have a really nice tutorial for you that's like completely hands-on. Yeah, by the way, for anyone here, if you haven't gone through this tutorial, I 100% recommend it. I spent a lot of time kind of crafting these, and it walks you through like how to do jailbreaking, like what is prompt injection, and gives you the answers if you need them, but also lets you kind of try it out yourself. So yeah, please take a look at that. And then for any general questions about Hackaprompt, about our CBurn track and the 65K you can win, please take a look at this link. Yeah, so with that, any other questions? I know we only have like 9 minutes left. Would love to answer any final questions in that time. All right. No questions. Let me see if I have anything else to chat about on CBurn. No, I don't think so. I think that's really everything on my end. So I'll be around in the Discord. AJ, can you confirm in the chat, do we have a live prompt hacking QA or office hours session later today or soon? We have David, one of our team members, doing live hands-on sessions and showing you how to break the AIs and get them to say all sorts of crazy things. I think every day, quite regularly. All right, I see a couple more people are joining. Oh, thanks. So we have live prompt hacking at 8 p.m. EST today. So that's going to be awesome. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. If people have any final questions, happy to answer them. But otherwise, I will chat with you all soon on the next call. And again, feel free to ask me questions in Discord. All right.